It finally happened. Bitcoin has now surpassed $100,000. Yes, guys, it is a huge celebration. It is a huge milestone. And not only has Bitcoin surpassed $100,000, but just like I've been saying for weeks, all the other cryptocurrencies were going to skyrocket. All the coins that we talked about in the Crypto Academy have now skyrocketed, guys. Many of them are going to quickly become out of reach. Today's video comes from the Moon Show. His channel will be linked in the description so that you can go check him out and support him. Watch to the end of the video to fully understand the implications of this occurring, why you don't want to miss the next crypto boom that is going to create so many millionaires. And now let's just go ahead and jump right into the video.
Sayers around the crypto space, around Bitcoin, well, they have been firmly sidelined. This is historic for the crypto space. What undoes the story for Bitcoin at this point?
I don't think anything undoes it anytime soon, and I don't see any reason to be particularly bearish right now or be necessarily extra bullish. Obviously, we got a boost from the SEC appointment. We've now broken that $100,000 level, which I think people were driving for. But I think it's hard to have a short-term call. I think Bitcoin over the next year is looking pretty positive given the US administration's plans to potentially accumulate Bitcoin and the fact that they're kind of pro-Bitcoin projects. They're going to encourage more institutions to get involved. What derails it? I mean, longer term, this is an asset which isn't constructed to have stable equilibrium at high levels. It is a gambling asset, so it's constructed to have momentum swings. In the future, it'll have another 70% drawdown. That doesn't mean it'll be the end of it. It might go to 150K. It might then fall back to like 50K or something like that, and then rebound again to new fresh highs. The point is, it is an asset that the way it's constructed, because there always needs to be another marginal buyer for the constant increase in supply, that it cannot have equilibrium at high levels. So as soon as it stabilizes at high levels, the gambling incentive disappears and it encourages whales to cash out. So all we really know is that volatility will be in the future, but woe betide anyone who wants to be aggressively bearish in that point of view.
So do you hear what this guy just basically said? He's basically trying to say that Bitcoin is a Ponzi scheme, but it's a Ponzi scheme that you should invest in. So you shouldn't be overly bearish, but you also shouldn't be overly optimistic. Guys, this is your opportunity. Bitcoin is scarce. It is used to move millions of dollars around the world. Now, most people missed out on Bitcoin. Most people did not purchase one. The boomers are going to be rushing in now to buy Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies because they don't even understand how crypto works. This is our space. They stole our future, but we will steal their pensions. This is a massive, massive win, guys. Guys, it's going to stabilize the whales. I shouldn't even say the whales, but people are going to take profit once it goes to maybe about 150,000, between 130 and 150,000. They're going to take profit, probably 150,000. So they're basically intervals. You have to understand human psychology. So people will say, oh, it just hit 125. That's a milestone. So they have limits set that, okay, I'm going to sell at 125, 150,000. That's a milestone. 175. That's a milestone. So you have to understand, and they're also using calculators and market predictors to determine exactly what level they want to sell at. But they're just taking profit. Of course, this creates a new opportunity for people to buy more. This is all happening prior to Donald Trump stepping in and purchasing $1 trillion worth of Bitcoin, $1 million worth of Bitcoin. I want you to understand, guys, this is going to be used as a reserve currency. So because America is now doing this, what do you think other countries in the world are going to be doing? They're also going to be rushing to purchase Bitcoin. Do not misunderstand. The BRICS payment platform is basically a payment platform that will support Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies like XRP. Okay, in fact, XRP will be supposedly used for banking transactions. They're looking into using it as a means of wiring money around the world to replace the SWIFT system. Everyone I told to purchase XRP like 3 weeks ago, their money has now increased by almost 3 times. 3 times. XRP has now increased by almost 3 times. So if you had put $1,000 in XRP, when I published it into the Crypto Academy and said, this is the reason why you need to invest. Here's how the technology works. You'd be sitting on $3,000 right now. And XRP is going to go, it's going to hit in 5,000, it's going to hit $5, $10 in no time. Okay? It's likely heading to $100 a coin. And I told you, do not mess around. Do not miss your opportunity. A lot of people didn't listen. All right. And there are a bunch of other coins that we've talked about, a series of meme coins, all the meme coins that we've talked about in the Crypto Academy. They've skyrocketed now. They've all skyrocketed. Guys, do not miss your opportunity to jump into crypto at this moment. You are going to sadly mistake it. In the academy over at Angry's Crypto Academy, guys, we do all of the analytical work for you. We do all of the analytical work for you. We do all of the research for you guys so that you know what to do, what to invest, what to put your money into, guys. It's not too late. It's not too late, but it's getting there. All right. What does freedom mean to you? Is it breaking free from the never-ending cycle of inflation, debt, and financial stress? Is it escaping a system where the government and banks control your money while the value of that money keeps falling? That's the power of cryptocurrency. It's not just about making money. It's about reclaiming freedom. Freedom from state-controlled cash, freedom from failing banks, freedom to build a life where you call the shots. At Angry's Crypto Academy, we're not just here to teach you crypto. We're here to help you take back your power. We'll show you how to buy, sell, and even day trade crypto for a living. We alert you to new trends before the masses catch on, helping you to profit ahead of the curve. Speaking of opportunities, have you heard about the next wave of meme coins? These aren't just jokes, they're wealth generators. In the Academy, we reveal 5 meme coins that have the potential to turn small investments into life-changing gains. We break down their technology communities and why they still have massive room for growth. These aren't just coins, they are tickets to freedom. This knowledge isn't optional, it's critical. The economy is crumbling, banks are failing, and those who aren't prepared will be left with nothing. Crypto is your way out. It's your way to protect your family, secure your future, and thrive while others struggle. If you're ready to take back control and claim your freedom, check out Angry's Crypto Academy now. The link is in the description. Don't wait. Freedom does not wait.
It's finally at $100,000, exactly as predicted, and here are my thoughts. So first of all, was this the top? Is Bitcoin going to go down in a bear market now? No, the answer is absolutely no. And right now, many journalists are already writing articles or already published articles about Bitcoin reaching 100K. So the amount of people that will hear about Bitcoin in the next few weeks now will be dramatically increased. And let me remind you that this time around, when people hear about Bitcoin, there's a very easy way for them to buy Bitcoin with the ETF. So this time, Bitcoin will absolutely skyrocket when people hear about it. So I believe 100K is just the first step. You can see here that yesterday I talked about this triangle, and I told you guys, literally I told you that I believe we are going to break to the upside here, because that is my gut feeling. And also, of course, it is a horizontal triangle. It is a bullish pattern. We did in fact break out to the upside. Exactly as predicted, and you can see here that the target is very close to being met. The target is actually 107. We met 104. Absolutely beautiful. Now that means that our long position, my long position on Bybit, is now up $4 million in profits on Bitcoin. Absolutely beautiful. And of course, I have many other positions open as well. Also over on CoinFlare, I have multiple positions open. On CoinFlare, I actually have a huge amount of altcoin positions. Here you can see a bunch of altcoin positions: STX, Near, Tron, Aave, Immutable, Illuvium, Jupiter, Sui, Floki, Ada, Pepe, Shiba, Link, Doge. All of these are 10x leverage. BNB 13x leverage. And XRP, we actually sold our XRP position. and Ethereum and Bitcoin. Absolutely beautiful. If you do want to open up a position on Coinflare, I have a link down below, which right now will give you $20 for free if you sign up with my link and deposit $100 and make one trade. So that's Coinflare. But what is now the next step for Bitcoin? And well, I have the answer for you. I'm gonna give you the answer right now. What is next for Bitcoin? Because the answer will shock you. And I'm preparing the chart right here because I'm gonna show you exactly the target. And by the way, before I do show you the target, I do have a link to both Bybit, Coinflare, and Weeks. These are the only exchanges that I trust in crypto. Also Binance. I have a link to Binance as well. I know that many people are
And I'm just going to say, guys, I just want to point this out to you guys. We are going to see some massive gains here. All right. I think that we're going to see Bitcoin hit $500,000 rapidly because of when Trump comes into office. It's not going to be like, okay, well, we're going to 120. No, I think we're going to hit it. I think we're going to hit 500, 300 to 500K rapidly. And as a result of this, think about this. If Bitcoin is at $500,000 a coin, what do you think the other coins are going to be at? Because now people are scrambling, trying to get any crap coin they can get their hands on and so forth. All right. If you know what technology coins are going to be taking off, then you are going to be at the top, guys. Many of you are just getting started. And listen to me. It's about your future. It's about investing in yourself. It's about making sure that you profit from this and you do not miss this wave, guys. Don't miss this. Okay. So many people missed out on Bitcoin. So many people are still on the fence, guys. Do not be on the fence. Don't be one of those idiots. Hard times are coming right now. FEMA camps are coming. I've been screaming for years. Many of y'all who've listened to me for years know I've been screaming for years that FEMA camps are coming. Trump has said he's going to be putting people in homeless camps. He's going to be dragging them off to homeless camps. Homelessness will become illegal under Trump. There are some of you idiots who are like, that's only for drug users, okay? Because I'm like, you don't want to be homeless out there. That's only for drug users, Angry. Normal people will be just fine. Normal people will be just fine being homeless on the street. Trump is not going to put you in a homeless camp or arrest you for being homeless if you refuse to go to in a camp or whatever they have available. No, Angry. That's just for the drug users and the vagabonds. I'm a normal person, Angry. That's not going to happen to me. Bro, you're in denial right now. Homelessness is horrible. A lot of you are going to end up homeless and you're basically like laying in there. You can take a $10 investment and turn that into millions of dollars right now. Okay, with simple investments, and we talk about that in the Crypto Academy, which is linked in the description of the video. Guys, you don't want to miss out. This is going to be the largest transfer of wealth in the history of the world. Okay, I've said it already. The boomers may have stolen our futures, but we are going to steal their pension. They are the fastest growing group of homeless people right now, and it's because of the way that they've lived their life. They hold 80% of the stock market. They hold the vast majority of real estate. They have all the wealth. They are the richest generation in the history of the world, not of the United States. No, in the history of the world, all 200,000 years. That is just to show you how crookish these individuals are. But we're going to steal it back. Okay, we'll be living on our ranches while they are living in the streets. Okay.
$100,000 Bitcoin. Gosh darn it, guys, it happened. It happened. Congratulations.
And just so you know, guys, this guy, his name is actually Lark Davis. And you can check out his channel. It's linked in the description if you want to go and support him. Let's jump right back in.
By the way, to everybody who has been grinding through that 2022 bear market, through the 2023 insanity, through the pain of 2024, just that downtrending market for 8 months straight, you deserve this. You deserve every little bit of it for having conviction, for believing in something. You deserve the win that's going on right now. We got 6-digit Bitcoin, guys. And I know what you're thinking. That's fantastic. But 1 Bitcoin still equals 1 Bitcoin. And this is only 10% of the way to 1 million. Yeah, I know. But we're on the way. And 6-digit Bitcoin is wildly exciting. So take a moment, sit back, appreciate it, celebrate it, revel in the glory of what's happened because it's beautiful. It's been a beautiful move here for Bitcoin. And I'm very excited. It's fantastic. Let's talk about it. Let's look at the charts, guys. Gosh darn. Second day. Very exciting day. Look at this. Price of Bitcoin, beauty. What a beauty, man. We got up to $104,000 today. Now, I've got a video coming for you guys. We just recorded it. It's going to come out in about 12 hours time, talking about how high Bitcoin could realistically go in the month of December. Spoiler alert, between 125 and 150K are not off the table. Which I know you're thinking, gosh, Lark, we just got to 104. Can we just chill out a little bit on all these crazy? Well, this is go watch the video later on when it comes out. You'll see why. But a beautiful move here for Bitcoin, absolutely. RSI still cool down a little bit. Of course, a big move throughout the month of December. Get that RSI pumping up once again, okay? And if you look at the RSI on the weekly, tells you an even different picture. We still have a lot of fuel left in the tank. You can see back here in February, for example, from the 29th of January until the 15th of April, we had an overbought RSI. The RSI now has only been overbought for a month, okay? So here we had it happening for about 2 months. So we could still have a nice month of heavy price performance before seeing the inevitable 20-30% correction, okay? But gosh darn, it's beautiful. Appreciate it, love it. Take a screenshot, get a tattoo of it or something. I don't know. Find a way to remember this moment. And I'm happy to be here having this moment with you guys. It's been absolutely incredible. So thank you to the community, of course, for continuing to show up and support these videos. You guys are absolutely awesome. What a win. Beautiful. We got a lot of funny memes and stuff to share today. We also got some like XRP news and some meme coin news and all that stuff too. So stick around. It's gonna be a good time for that too. But just gosh darn it happened. I'm excited, guys. Hey, before we get into all the memes and stuff, real quick, if you're not signed up to BitUnix yet, go check it out. And if you want to start with a smaller amount, you can deposit this video, man. Lesson, go buy some Bitcoin, man. But seriously, I do need help. But anyway, feels like that today, man. Feels like that today. It's one of those days in Bitcoin land. This is actually funny. I posted this on Instagram back in August. July, $66,000 Bitcoin. December, $100,000. Life comes at you fast, man. Life comes at you fast. Classic, of course, too, is that now Bitcoin's going to start going crazy. Now everybody's going to be interested in Bitcoin again suddenly. Everybody's going to want to buy it at $100,000. This is the big moment. Now, Number Go Up technology got activated when we crossed over $74,000, started putting in new highs. We got huge media attention starting to come back in. We've talked about this phase of the cycle where it's at media attention. We're starting enthusiasm. We're far away from greed and euphoria, okay? That comes later, okay? But people are going to start showing up again. Everybody wants to buy Bitcoin at 100K. Nobody wanted to buy it at 60K. Nobody wanted to buy it at 20 or 30K with us back in the bear market. You guys remember those times? I know some of you guys have been here since then. If you're new, welcome to the party. I understand, okay? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bitcoin's very exciting. This is all fantastic. And we're probably still looking at 100% more gains throughout the cycle, which is obviously great. Very excited about that. Nayib Bukele taking screenshots of the profit and loss of El Salvador, man. They are currently up $300 million on their Bitcoin purchases. By the way, Elon Musk coming in here saying impressive. Good job. Fantastic, man. Elon's been paying a lot of attention to crypto recently. He's been posting on Bitcoin related stuff. He's been replying to some of the AI agents that are being launched in crypto. He's paying attention. How does
Bitcoin has finally hit $100,000. The landmark was reached amid expectations of a friendlier US regulatory approach to cryptocurrencies under US President-elect Donald Trump. Investors are betting that his administration will unleash a boom era for the asset class. It caps a year in which the cryptocurrency's price has more than doubled. Bitcoin was also up about 45% in the 2 weeks since Trump was voted the next US president. A slew of pro-crypto lawmakers were also elected to Congress.
Hello, Bitcoiners. Thank you very much. Hello, it's good to be with you.
Trump embraced digital assets during his campaign.
If crypto is going to define the future, I want...
That included promising to make the United States the crypto capital of the planet. He's also promised to accumulate a national stockpile of Bitcoin. Trump has said he'll set up a crypto advisory council, and he and his sons also announced a new crypto business, World Liberty Financial, in September. Under President Joe Biden, the Securities and Exchange Commission and the Treasury have cracked down on crypto companies for allegedly violating securities and anti-money laundering laws. Bank regulators discourage lenders from dabbling in crypto, and Congress failed to pass legislation that would help promote mainstream adoption. Under Trump, a softer regulatory stance is expected, and crypto executives say the industry is now pushing for a range of measures. That includes potential executive orders on access to banking services, as well as crypto-friendly picks in a range of roles, including a new SEC chair.
Now, guys, I want you to understand something very critical as well. Because of this, because we're now going to have firm policies on what crypto is, what it can do, what is not a security, and all of these different things. Because of all the regulation that's finally going to be put forth, this now allows institutional investors to begin rushing in. Let me make this clear. All the large companies are going to be buying crypto. Forget about the $1 trillion that the US is going to be picking up. All the large companies are going to be buying crypto, and they're going to be holding on to that crypto as a basis of supporting themselves, because the US dollar is garbage. US dollar is garbage. The stock market can crash overnight. And when all of these things happen and liquidity starts to become thin, no one has money. What do they have? They have crypto. So the value of that money, the value of crypto, is only going to skyrocket as a result. Can it dip a little bit? Yeah, because there are going to be people taking money out of crypto. There are going to be people cashing out who need money immediately. But at the same time, the ability to store your wealth and value somewhere, all of these companies that are irresponsible, Google, Uber, Facebook, they're going to be buying crypto. They're going to be buying crypto to store their wealth in it. And it's only going to push things even higher. They're going to be looking at even many smaller coins. Guys, this is big. This is so big, guys. Do not miss out. Don't miss out on this, guys. All those, because of the regulation, all of those institutional investors are going to be rushing in. Every company from Coca-Cola to Nike is going to be rushing into crypto. All right, forget about the investment firms. We're talking about the everyday companies, guys. We're going to have a massive amount of brand coins coming out as well. Brand coins are one of the next big waves. That's what comes after the meme coins. We're going to have AI coins, and AI coins are going to be a big push, but it's going to be the brand coins, like a Coca-Cola coin and so forth. If you want to learn more about the impact of brand coins and how you can get in before it actually takes off, how this is going to work, we have an investment guide for these coins. They have not even come out yet, guys, and we already have an investment guide for these coins right over in the Crypto Academy, because we're far ahead of the curve. I've been in crypto for 10 years now, guys. I'm far ahead of the curve. So I know, I can see the future. I already know what's going to happen because of this. So people are going, guys, you're the only person. Let's say there's only 21 million Coca-Cola coins. Everyone's going to want a piece. Chances are there's going to be more like 1 billion of them, but they cannot make any more of these coins. And everyone, it's basically a new place to go and store wealth. All right. It's a new place, and it's incredible. It's a entirely new market. All the joker boomers are going to want a piece of this. That's another thing. The boomers, they know brands. So they're going to like, oh, I want a piece of that brand. It's like stocks, but I get to own. It's like owning it's like owning money in this company. That's exactly what it feels like, guys. Owning Coca-Cola coin, owning Pepsi coin, owning Nike coin. Okay, and they don't actually have to have any real purpose, like, this coin is going to do this and this, but they can. For example, what if Nike, guys, you go to the Nike store and you use Nike coin at the Nike store to purchase things. All right. So the Nike coin is pegged not against, let's say it's pegged against Bitcoin or against a different asset class. All right. That Nike coin, because it's limited in assets, because it's limited in supply, it's going to hold its value much better than the United States dollar. So this is an entirely new wave of cryptocurrencies as well, brand coins. All right. If you want to know more about brand coins, because like I said, no one else is talking about them yet. Donald Trump is about to launch his own brand coin. They're in the purpose of his company that runs Truth Social. So it's DJT. He has a tech company now. They're in the purpose of trying to purchase an exchange. All right, and they're going to rebrand it as Donald Trump Exchange or whatever. And they're going to 100%. They're going to launch the Donald DJT, Donald J. Trump coin, and everyone's going to rush for that. And that's basically it's a brand coin or a meme coin, whatever you want to call it. It's really a brand coin. So you're going to have brand coins for individuals. Look at the Haktua girl. All right, she's launched her own coin. Look, it's again, many people are like, this is crap. But when the institutional investors jump in and, for example, they're like, well, you can use these coins to make payments at our locations. Guys, this is another way of them being able to control their industries, guys, Apple will launch their own cryptocurrency. It's now okay for them to do it because there was no regulation before. Now there's regulations. So they know it's legal. They understand what the rules are. So now they can launch their own cryptocurrency and have a tighter control over the monetary system. Guys, now you can use Apple money. You can use Apple coins. You can own your Apple coins, okay? And what, guys, it's backed up by Apple. What does Apple have? Apple is a $1 trillion company. So these companies that control all of the money are going to have their own currencies. And again, this is what's going to be freeing us from the United States dollar. No one wants that crap anymore. All right, that SHIT, no one wants it. Let the boomers hold on to the boomer bucks, guys. The boomer bucks, these things that we call cash, these bills that we call cash, they're not actual money. They are debt notes, all right? The more you use them, the more debt we accrue. These things are not actual money. They are debt. All of these dollars that we hold, they are debt. They don't represent physical value. They represent debt. If you want to play games, go play games. Go play stupid games and win stupid prizes. Okay? But if you want to be ahead, if you want to take advantage of this, because guys, this is it. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Don't end up in FEMA. Because guys, power outage. Famine is coming. The supply chain, guys, is going to experience serious issues. Again, we just got a preview of what's coming. Okay? The tariffs, guys, things are going to skyrocket. And China just announced that they are blocking the minerals that we use to make our semiconductors. I knew this was going to happen. So many of you guys are like, what do you mean we're blocking the mineral? Okay, so for example, semiconductors, chips, these things that we use, the things that we use to make the chips and the chips in our computers, they come from precious earth minerals. So it's things like I forget the exact names, but like for example, like gold and stuff like that. It's other minerals, but we use these minerals to make our microprocessors, make our chips, do all of these things. And most of that stuff comes from China. We do make some of our own, but most of it comes from China. They are now blocking the export of these materials. So we won't be able to do anything. It's going to drastically limit our ability to produce our own technology. And it's going to make it much, much, much more expensive. Thank God we do have the Intel Foundry, and that company needs to they need to split Intel into two. They need to split into one company that makes chips and the foundry business, because the foundry business is dragging down the chip making business. So they need to split them into two separate businesses. Okay, and then the foundry will be basically making chips for everyone, and they're already working on that. Basically being able to make chips, just like how TSMC, I forget if I pronounced it right, they make chips for the entire world. That's basically what Intel's foundry will be doing. They will be making chips for us, but we're going to have to start extracting more of our own minerals or getting them from elsewhere. And that's just one of the examples of why everything is going to skyrocket. Guys, I have my computers. I'm going to probably pick up another backup laptop. I've been looking at the Omen Transcend. I have my, what do you call this damn thing? I have my Strix right now, and I've maxed it out, RAM, everything. I have my Strix, so my Strix is great. 96 gigabytes of RAM. Guys, I have an external hard drive, 4 terabyte SSD, solid state drive on the way, good read and write speeds. It is heavy duty. It's basically I picked it up. I was like, damn it, I'm not gonna let this deal pass by. Picked it up for $270, put insurance on it so that if any data damage, and it's basically it's called like the Shield. So if it's designed, it has like an IP water rating, I believe. It's designed for drops, everything. The reason why is so that I can back up my games. I can start downloading my games, media, things like that, back them up on this. Because I purchased my games through GOG. A lot of my games, I have over 300 games on GOG right now. Good old games, if you don't know what that is, over 320 actually. Oh boy, I've been working hard today, and I'm just gonna be purchasing. I'm gonna be downloading the games that I have to have. Like, like if crap hits the fan, like Alien Isolation. That's one of the games. Hollow Knight. I love Hollow Knight. Stardew Valley. Like games like those, and then of course I have a lot of bangers. Of course, like the entire Arkham series. Going to download all three of those games. Beyond Good and Evil. I have all of the Bioshocks. The remastered. I have the remastered and the originals. Bioshock 2, Bioshock 1, 2, and Bioshock Infinite. I have classics like Blade Runner, new games like Bloodstained, or bangers like Blasphemous, and Blasphemous. I think I have Blasphemous 2 in there too. Yeah, I mean, guys, I'm not playing around. I have a massive number of games, Cyberpunk, and these are all offline games, so that I can download the offline installers, and these cannot be taken away from me. So that's why I bought my external hard drive, my external SSD, so that I can back all of those up. And of course, like I said, it's like the Shield, so it's a heavy duty. It's like basically military grade. Like, I'm preparing for hard times. I have my generator coming, so I have my generator coming that I can store energy in, and I also bought the solar panel with it, so I can attach it to the solar panel. So if when things go down, like, I can just I'll have power. I'm not playing games. Like, a lot of you guys are fools. Like, chaos is coming. Chaos is coming. Hell on earth is coming. 2025 is going to be hell. And you're going to see the liberals going absolutely crazy in the streets, because all that public assistance is going to be cut off. Elon and Vivek are not playing games. They are not playing games with these 304s. They're going to cut all of those benefits off. Baby's going to be walking around with dirty diapers, all right? Food stamps, a lot of that stuff is going to get cut, all right? Oh, you're able-bodied. Guys, you have a lot of modern women who are going to be crying in the streets, going around knocking door to door, looking for men to provide for them, begging for food. Like, women are going to be begging for food out there in the streets, because all of those benefits that they receive, they're going to disappear. All right. All of the aid and everything is going to disappear. It's all going to vanish. All right. It's all going to vanish. Women are already going on foodie dates and begging for drinks and demanding guys buy them stuff. Guys, it's going to be horrible. And many of them are just not going to understand. They're like, how is this happening? Why is this happening? Like, they just don't get it. They just don't get, like, they are screwed right now. Like, and you cannot find a man after M2. M2 was like a nuke. I said that, like, I told y'all, like, after M2, it would never be the same. Like, that was the end of all relationships. Men were never going to come back. Men were never going to come back to the table after that. Women do not understand. They think like they can basically have it however they like. It doesn't work like that, ladies. All right. Like, it's over. It's hashtag over now. Over now. So, guys, the poverty is going to be insane. A lot of these able-bodied women who are going to be looking for like help, they're not going to be able to get it. They're going to be told to go find a job. And like, trying to be a business owner, guys, it's hard, especially when times get tough. You're going to see the most evil of evil acts come out. You're going to see some real evil upon the world, guys. This is why I keep telling you, don't play around, don't mess around. All right. Life is not easy. Living is not easy. Life is hard. It'll leave you mentally, emotionally, and physically scarred. I know you're like angry. Why are you quoting 50 Cent? But it's true. All right, he said death must be easy because life is hard. It will leave you mentally, emotionally, and physically scarred. It's true. It really is true, guys. You're gonna see the hardest of hardest times. And if you didn't prepare for it, you're gonna get caught up in it. All right, you're gonna find yourself in Tent City. And Tent City is a horrible place to go.
Let me ask you something. When the banks collapse, and trust me, it's coming, will you be ready? Imagine waking up to ATMs that don't work, bank doors chained shut, and millions of people left with nothing. No cash, no access to their savings, and no way to survive. But it doesn't have to be that way for you. That's why I created Angry's Crypto Academy, to teach you everything you need to know about crypto, so you can protect yourself and your family. You'll learn how to buy, sell, and even day trade crypto for a living. Plus, We alert you to new crypto trends so you can profit before everyone else even knows what's happening. Right now, I've just published an exclusive investment guide inside the Academy, and it's linked in the description below. In it, I reveal the one coin that could make you a millionaire. A coin so revolutionary, it could change everything. If you missed out on Bitcoin and Ethereum, this is your second chance. This isn't just about financial freedom, it's about survival. When the system collapses and everyone else is selling, you'll be the one buying, prepared to weather the storm and thrive while others struggle to survive. Don't wait. This knowledge isn't optional, it's critical. The link's in the description. Go check it out now. Guys, I'm telling you, don't play games. It finally happened. Bitcoin has hit 100K. All the crypto markets are skyrocketing. Even, guys, you have to know what to invest in. Do not play around. And also, when you sign up to the Angry Guys Crypto Academy, you also get access to the Crypto Blueprint, which is going to get you started on your gateway, on your journey to crypto. So don't mess around, guys. Just start. It's time. Or hey, go be in FEMA camp, and don't forget that our tent city. Well, it's tent city by FEMA, but don't forget, guys, that Tyrone is the king of tent city. And when Tyrone is hungry, he's going to eat. When Tyrone is thirsty, he's going to drink. When Tyrone wants some loving, he's going to get some loving. But hey, if you're into that, that's on you. All right. If that's what you're looking for, that's on you. Let me know what you guys think about everything we talked about in the comments, and we'll talk. And we'll discuss it there further. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you like the video, share the video, and just remember that all roads lead to MWA and walking away. And cheers.